Hello there, my name is MrSmartDonkey. Welcome back to another episode of Cannon Fodder. So last time we had a look at the regular Minotaurs. Now we're going to have a look at the Minotaurs with the shields, which I imagine are going to do a little bit worse just because they're a more defensive unit. And thus, I mean, it's the same unit except more defensive, so I imagine they'll do a little worse. They'll have more survivability, which is fairly pointless when you're fighting zombies who can't kill you anyway. But yeah, same map, same everything essentially, except for the unit is slightly different. Just so it's a fair comparison with the regular Minotaurs, and we'll do that the same with the Minotaurs with great weapons as well. So let's jump in, I'll see you there. Here we are on the battlefield. Let's have a quick look at the units. I mean, I can only imagine that they look exactly like Minotaurs, except they have shields, and that does appear to be the case. No surprises there. I mean, would have been somewhat interesting if there were some surprises there, but anyway. Let's triple speed until we get there. They'll probably get there fairly rapidly. I feel like the Minotaurs are actually a pretty fast unit. I've noticed this in the previous battle as well, where when they were running to the line of zombies, I was just talking a little bit, and they were there faster than I expected them to be there. We can have a quick look at their stats actually while we do so as well, because why not? So I believe the only differences are obviously the shield, which is just 50% missile block, which is pointless against zombies. Their melee attack is slightly worse, I think, and their melee defense is a lot better. So I think the difference is that the melee defense is, like, I don't know the actual numbers. I think the melee defense is more better. This is going to sound really weird. I don't know how to explain this properly, but it's more better than the melee attack is worse, if you will. Like, the number difference is higher on the melee defense than is on the melee attack. Like, the gain is bigger than the loss. Let's put it that way. That sounds a lot more professional. Right, well, I'm going to do the same thing as we did before, which is slow motion, some charges. Because I wonder if these guys are going to have the same cool... I don't want to do this foliage removal thing, because I want to see, like, the cinematic jump, but I want to see if they actually do the jump attack like the previous unit do. They've got shield, so maybe not, but who knows. This guy looks like he might be going for it, though, to be honest. He's going proper... Oh, there he goes, yep. Oh, and his mate next to him as well. Sick. I love that. It's definitely my favorite one. Actually, people were... Oh man, look at that. That's such a sick animation. They got some really sick charging animations anyway. But someone was telling me... well, not someone. Several people on my first video on the campaign of my Eye for an Eye campaign said that they really liked the jumping animation, and that was after I had recorded my video on this as well. Sorry, with the previous unit on this as well. Oh, there's the General Kanzrak. But I thought it was really cool that other people noticed it in my campaign, and then I talked about it during the video, which I recorded before but haven't uploaded yet. Or, well, by the time you see this I have, but as I'm recording this I still haven't uploaded that yet, so people weren't aware of my opinion of the charging. I should do normal speed actually. My opinion of the charging attack, or the jumping attack. So it's cool that other people notice it as well and think that it's such like an awesome animation. It is really cool. Like, it's definitely my favorite one so far. I don't know if I really had a favorite animation before, but this one just stands out so much. There's nothing like it as far as I'm aware. I think generally my favorite animation is the flying zombie, or at least it was beforehand, but I've seen that so many times now that it's still cool, but it just, like, it's not as special anymore as it was in the beginning, which I'm sure is what the role will be in a little while as well. But yeah, I liked the zombies flying from charges, which is why I like the chariots units so much in this challenge as well. One thing I'm looking forward to now, a lot of people told me that the Gorbul is a really, really good agent, like a melee agent. I haven't tested him at all yet, and I don't dare say if he's better than anyone else or what, like any other melee agent, like the White King or whatever. But I've heard really good things about him, and in my campaign I chose the Bray Shaman because I had a choice to go either Bray Shaman or Gorbul, and I went for Bray Shaman because I was like, if I chose the Gorbul I probably wouldn't use him in combat, but I use him as an agent on the map. But now people have told me a lot about him, I actually wouldn't want to test him out, and thus I will probably do that after I've done the Minotaur, the last Minotaur with the great weapons. I mean, it's a lot of units I still want to have a look at, but I think after this one I might have a look at the Gorbul, just put in 10 Gorbuls plus a General, and see how that works. I imagine it will go quite well because of what people have told me. I mean, again, it's similar to what I've talked about many times before, is that a single unit is never going to be as effective at killing a massive horde of units as these 12 Minotaurs will be. But I've heard that the Gorbals got a really sick charge and stuff, and I just generally want to test it out. It's gonna be awesome. These guys got some pretty crazy attacks as well, where the zombies just go flying backwards, like that one right there. I've got a bunch of those. On top of the whole charging in, like before combat, they've got a massive charge, like, well, charges during combat as well. Like every attack they do, the units just fly back. They're already eating through pretty rapidly here. There's one unit over here fighting several units on its own. It's a dark day again on this map. This map seems to be pretty dark constantly, which is annoying. It also doesn't help that behind my monitor there is the sun, essentially, so that makes my screen even darker, or appear even darker, essentially. You know what I'm talking about. It's happened to all of you, sure. Where is the enemy general? Where is this? Wait, is this? That's definitely not him, is it? No. Is he dead already? Or does he just, like, not appear as a general icon anymore? Is that new? Because I've taken away all his abilities as essentially just this sword dude? I doubt it. But I don't see him, so I don't know where he would be. Also, Kazarak's just chilling back here. What in the world? He's just like, oh, fuck it, we've already won. There's no point anymore. Is there? Oh, he's going in now. But yeah, he was just chilling out. He didn't even care. Never seen that before, where the general just sits back and lets his units actually do their job, which is what they're supposed to do. General might be back here somewhere, because I feel like there's a whole bunch of... Oh yeah, there's a lot of zombies over here that are just hidden still. We're a little further away from victory than I thought we were. But yeah, I think the general's probably just hidden nowhere somewhere. These guys have cleared up in the center, although they are... Oh no, he's right here. Why doesn't it show like a little icon? That's weird. Oh, there it goes. It shows it then, but it doesn't... Oh, there you go. Now it shows it. That's weird, though. Let's watch him get smashed by these guys. We saw him get smashed before by regular Minotaurs. I can't imagine he's going to last much longer against this shielded guy. Oh my god, especially when another unit just charges in there. Where the fuck is he even at this point? He's in here somewhere. There he is. Like I said, my screen is very dark. I can't see shit right now. Is he dead? I think he just... Yep, he fell, and that's probably going to be it then. Not yet. No mass disintegrate yet, but I think it might be about to happen. A lot of crumbling things happening here. Oh god, it's going to be good when it does happen. We've got a view on a mass amount of zombies here. If they all crumble to death, it's going to be great. Oh, here we go. Yeah, everyone fall over and breakdance, boys. Do it. Everyone's breakdancing. Sweet. That's also one of my favorite animations, to be fair. It's pretty good. Alright, I think that's it. That wasn't much longer, if longer at all, than the other unit, to be fair. That was pretty short. Let's end that and have a look at the kills. There's probably quite a bit of death from the actual disintegrating in the end. No deaths on the unit side, no health drop really either. These Minotaurs are really tanky, I've noticed. Like, they don't die at all. I think they've got like 7.5 grand HP. I don't think they've got too much armor. They had 40 armor, I believe. 40, 45? Maybe 45. And then these guys obviously have like a 50% missile blocked shield, but they're not that tanky. I reckon against, like, I mean, especially the regular Minotaurs, not the shielded ones. I reckon the regular Minotaurs probably get shot down by crossbows fairly rapidly, like trolls do as well. But in situations like this, these guys shine. Again, though, kills not being particularly high on some of the units, 112 right there. And yeah, Kazarak just like sitting back at the end there, just, well, in the middle of the fight, but just sitting back at the end of the line and not really doing anything, but behind the line, I should say. But anyway, pretty good stuff. Next time we're going to have a look at the great weapon variety of the Minotaurs, which I reckon will do fairly well as well. Can't wait to see those, actually. I haven't seen them at all yet. So until then, have a good day and goodbye.